Insincere leaders behind Nigeria's woe. Osinbajo a failure, Pastor Giwa declares. Hello, my wonderful people. Pastor Giwa has declared that a lot of insincere leaders or a lot of insincere people are in Nigerian government today. Hence, all that we are seeing and all that is happening. Currently, we know that Nigerian government has continued to experience, or have continued to display rather, inability to be able to curb some of the situations, especially insecurity. Okay, the economic, the economy where it is presently today, and like that is not enough. Unemployment, one of the highest at one of the highest level since Nigeria became a country. So I mean, there are a lot of other, a lot of things going on. And Pastor Giwa, in his opinion, he said Osinbajo, the vice president, has failed, and many insincere people have been the ones right now in leadership. That's why Nigeria, have a lot of failed, projects or failed situations going on. Let's get all the details. A popular Nigerian clergy pastor, Adewale Giwa, has stated that the challenges facing Nigeria at the moment were being caused by insincere leaders ruling the country. Pastor Giwa, who is the senior pastor of the Awaiting the Second Coming of Christ Ministries, Akure, Ondo State, spoke during a radio program in Akure. He maintained that for the country to summon her woes, only region, putting the country back into regions will solve the challenges. He also said he would have sacked the vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, if we had a member of his church. According to Pastor Giwa, when each region was on their own, they were able to develop rapidly at their own pace, which he said significantly represents true federalism, while emphasizing that he warned Nigerians against voting President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015. The senior pastor said that Nigerians ignored the check of what he said and how not just himself, other Nigerians also warned. As a matter of fact, people don't want us to say the truth, but the truth is bitter and must be said, and nothing can be disturbed or said against the truth. I am traveling to the United States of America for about 2 years ago, and God revealed to me the premature state of the nation and Nigerians' problem to me. He took me to Genesis chapter 13, where Abraham and Lot had similar problem like we are currently facing in Nigeria today. There was a crisis between the headers of Abraham and Lot headsmen. Then Abraham had to tell Lot that we are relatives. There is no need to continue to fight ourselves. And Abraham told him that he has a solution. He said, you can go to the east and I will go to the west. When you go to the west, I will go to the east. They separated, and that solved the crisis then. Since 1914, we have been together as one Nigeria. Since the last 107 years, nothing good has come out of it. Let's try disintegration. Let's try division. Let's allow each region to manage its resources. God told me it will permanently solve our problem today in Nigeria. But it seems that the more we say it, the more they attack us and the more they say that we must remain one Nigeria. People are suffering. It shouldn't be so. We have managed our resources before. We've had free education. We can go back to this. We can go back to this system. We have so many resources here in Ondo State alone. We have different ways we can manage and create things to help and what we need for our people. In the 1999 constitution that joined us together is bad, and they have refused to review or give us another. The presidency has refused to adopt restructuring. We cried for restructuring. They say no. We cried for regions. They said no. They said no. We cry for division. They said no. So they should tell us what they want out of this to solve the current problem. Speaking on the issue of insecurity currently prevailing various parts of the country, Pastor Giwa said everything stands on leadership. We have not Everything stands on leadership. We have not been able to have a leader like the biblical Samuel. It is unfortunate that our leaders have not led us in the path of righteousness. The truth must be told. We have governors across the country and they collect security votes every month. Yet they do nothing about it to help the people. Ondo State, as a case study, the governor collects over 500 million. What have they been able to do with the money they are collecting? When the head is bad, the whole body is bad. So they have to show us what they are capable of as leaders to lead us, and we will follow. We will follow if it's in the right direction. On the economy, he said, I'm a politician. I'm not praising any party, but they could recall that the last administration during PDP managed our economy to the extent that it was better than what we have today. But when this administration took over the mandate of leadership, it seemed things have gone beyond control. That is why we are facing these challenges in Nigeria today, because we do not have good leaders. When you go to the United States, you will see how they run the system over there. Everyone is managing their resources. Every state, we say we are practicing the same system of government that the United States is practicing, but it is a blatant lie, because when you travel to the US, you will discover that they practice true federalism. He added that the rate of unemployment in Nigeria today is very bad, in the sense that we don't have private companies. The reason the US is progressing today is because there are many companies apart from government establishments. We need to have private companies in order to provide jobs for the unemployed people. We don't have good electricity, and without that, nobody can invest in your country. So everything lies in leadership. I must confess that you can imagine that since 1960, there is no stable electricity. What a country. We have the vice president as a Christian. If Osinbajo happens to come from my church, by now, I would have sacked him for not coming out to tell the truth. Because if you contribute to people's woes, you should also face it. I don't see the impact Osinbajo has made. This is 6 years and counting, 7 years already going. We cannot keep borrowing money. And the vice president is there saying nothing. Yet they want him to become Nigerian's president in 2023. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.